Okay guys, welcome back to the STPL. My name is Kix, joining me is Rapid. We just saw TT1 versus Sugo. TT1 got the better of that engagement, won that game. Sugo trying to use TT1's tricks against him, unfortunately backfired in a horrific way for him, and ended up dying to Reavers pushing up his main ramp, which is not something you see every day, but it's something we saw in the STPL, so it's all good.
Yeah, I was gonna say the other things you don't see every day, but you see in STPL are the map Plasma and a whole lot of other wacky situations. So you never know what you're going to get when you walk through STPL's door. You want to use that meme, but it's been a crazy round, and I think it's exemplified by these two teams being two of the best teams fighting for first place.
Yeah, and I mean, if you want to look at STPL's door, you can see it behind me. It's a little bit battered, it's a little bit old and sort of finicky, but it works, and that's the main thing. As we head into game number 3 here, it's going to be FBW's Just, who got back in the overlay just in time. I couldn't get it to load for whatever reason about 2 hours ago. No, about 3 hours ago now. And his opponent going to be TerrOr, one of the highest rated players in the STPL. 14 wins, 5 losses for him. And he is 4 for 2 against Protoss. So let's actually have a quick look at their histories. TerrOr, he has beaten
everyone at some point.
Yeah, pretty much. Like, there's not many people he hasn't beaten. He lost to Iris, which was a TBT. Okay, let's ignore player history 1. Let's ignore the history. Okay, the history, that's not too important. We've got the history right here. And looking at the map stats, we're going to be heading into Katrina even. And now Katrina 3 for 7 in favor of TerrOr at the moment. It's actually 8 for 3 now due to the previous series. So things are looking up statistically for TerrOr, but is Just the man who can make it happen? Is he the man who's going to take down TerrOr here in game number 3 and take FBW up 2-1? Let's find out. Now starting us off here in the right-hand position of your screen, we do have the blue Terran fighting for NaS. It's going to be TerrOr, or Terra.
Yeah, no, it's TerrOr. He's Russian. That's why he's representing his country at the end.
TerrOr, yeah.
Yeah, and his opponent on the other side of the map in the white as Protoss is Just Juicy. Juicy Just, depending on how you want to read those names, the order. It's not important because both of them are true.
Yep, so Just obviously playing for FBW. If you don't know what FBW is a Brood War Discord created by a guy called Slurmy King. It's been around for a while. There's about, I think there's over 1,000 members now. Obviously not all of them are actively chatting all the time, but it's open to everybody. Things can get a little bit heated in there sometimes, but they decided to make a team for the STPL. Round 1 didn't go their way. I mean, the Evo first by Faust in CBZ on Judgment Day didn't really pay out too well for him. Round 2 they joined up with Team Liquid Staff, did a little bit better, but in round 3 when they added Lumire and TT1 to their roster, they've all of a sudden become one of the best teams in the STPL. Just another strong North American player here, but is he going to be strong enough to take down TerrOr? That's going to be the big test.
Yeah, I mean, taking down TerrOr is something that very few people can do. This guy is top 8 BSL. This guy he's S rank for basically forever. Incredible non-Korean player. When his internet holds up. Thankfully, He does have some of the best internet in South America, so he's put himself in a great spot to be able to win this game. And, you know, he's playing against somebody with which he could probably have a little bit better ping than somebody halfway across the world. Like, every time he plays like DeWalt, I'm just like, well, we're not getting turn rate 24 in this game. But the idea is that he's still very, very good. For everyone at Pro and Brood War, one of the most impressive things about their being so or doing so well this season is that they don't have like these supercharged ultra names like Bonnet, like Net Wars, right? just this titans of their roster, but they actually put up solid results. So you got to put some respect on their name, and maybe consider this a little bit more even than you would if you just looked at their names.
Yeah, now Terra is going to scale that there is a Zealot coming his way. Unfortunately, he doesn't know where his opponent spawned just yet, but we'll find that out very, very soon. And now the important thing for Terra, seeing the Zealot coming from there, is he knows there's no proxy gateways. He has got the wall back here to help defend against that. But Terra is actually possibly going to go into double factory here. He did pull off of gas though on his other two SUVs, so it could just be, okay, that SUV was there purely to try and defend the SUV on the factory. Good move by Just though, picking that SUV off, very, very annoying for Terra. Any delay on this factory is annoying, but there we go, looks like the Zealot is going to move in. The Marines trying to do their best, but they are going to take a lot of damage.
Yeah, wow, they really are. That was not working as intended. Ideally, you want to be able to push in there, and I don't know if you want to call that harass, but yeah, or they should have been able to. Unfortunately, he doesn't manage to pick off a Marine. It survives with like 9 HP. So I mean, not quite the best case scenario.
Yeah, now Just does have his second Nexus up already. Terra is not even beginning to build a command center, so he is going to go on for a very early push here, going into mines, and Siege Tank's going to go for a big FD push. FD, in case you're unaware, is known as fake double. I don't know why we still call it that, because no one really goes 2-fact anymore, but it's still the fake double.
It's the competing social network. It's Facebook. That's the... No, you're right. It's a fake double because you're faking that it is one thing when it is not. And here it comes, right? 6 Marines, some of them a little bit bruised, but for the most part, there is a Mr. Siege Tank, who is, of course, the best part of this push, and why it is, of course, so potent.
I'm not good at maths, and I don't like doing maths on stream, but there is currently about 7 units against 1 at the moment. So things are not looking good for Just, and Just only Dragoon actually went to the back of his base to kill the SCV. Oh my god.
I mean, it did kill the SCV kicks.
It did, I mean, that's mission accomplished. He can put
no, he's going to unpower the gateway.
Yeah, he's going to unpower the gateway on power range as well, and this is likely just going to be game, unfortunately. Oh my god, the mine very close to the mirror line could mean death to all these probes. But losing this gateway, losing the core with range, this is not looking good right now for Just.
Yeah, he actually cannot make other units. I mean, the probes did kill the Vulture in the main, so I mean, I guess that's natural. That's pretty good. But yeah, he's got a Dragoon.
Oh.
Now, how good are probes kicks? Probes are pretty good.
They are.
Let's not get it twisted.
The mine.
If he had mine dragged into everything, killed the entire army with a mine, like that, I would have left the game.
Yeah.
Instead, I'm still gonna leave the game, but in a much different way.
Yeah, there was literally nothing that Just could do there. He was just out-muscled. A great choice of move by Terra to scout the early Nexus and go for that punish. It takes a good player to understand that you can do that, because the amount of times I see a Nexus like that, I'm like, well, I can't push that, but apparently you can. Terra proved me to be a complete idiot, basically, but Terra doing a really good job pushing him with a lot of Marines, a single tank against just a single Dragoon, and really just cutting the throat of Just there, and taking up NaS 2-1.
That's right. Turns out that Just's the only thing juicy about Just is his insides. They were spilled mercilessly upon the grounds of whatever map that was. Anyway, yes, that's the end of the game. Wow, TerrOr is good at StarCraft.
Yep, so let's get into Game 4 when we get back after this.